Hello, I already made a video for you not long ago, but unfortunately for me, the Toogo team is moving too fast with their developments and I'm having trouble keeping up with all the new features. But I couldn't help but share this information with you quickly because the fun part is that you'll be able to try it out right away since it's already online. It's already online, it's something we've implemented in the finance section, but it's a bit like a door we're about to open, a door that leads to a whole new world. First, we launched the API. We were quite ahead of the curve, and it's thanks to this robust API that we were able to move quickly with Zapier and connect with more than 7,000 applications. And now we're opening a new door, and it's the door that leads to Google.
Lock it in, lock them out, make it a little easier. Surfing our home.
To test it, you'll be able to have some fun, and we'll start directly from the finance section. Alright, let's take a much closer look at this. Let's go. So regarding finance, and we are going to go straight to the time view, which provides a comprehensive overview. I'm going to take a short pause here before showing you just to explain, because maybe not all the DMCs using Toogo are fully utilizing the time view. I tend to strongly recommend that you consistently use the time view as much as absolutely possible, and for it to be truly relevant and highly effective, I strongly advise you to meticulously enter all your financial expenses with appropriate and detailed categories, such as your regular salaries, your monthly rent payments, your essential electricity bills, and your various communications costs. And that way you'll have an overall view that will not only show your operational margin, but really give you your total margin. This will also allow you to have money centers, which are financial centers that will truly mirror your bank accounts. Once you have a mirror of your bank account and all your data in Toogo, you'll have a calendar view that will be relevant because you'll have all the information there. So today we have all the information here, and you understand that this information comes from all the expenses that are generated, from all the revenues that are categorized. So you have an overall view and information that is really interesting, and we thought it's a shame to just leave them here in Toogo, and it would be interesting to open them up and export them to Google. That's where this little discrete button comes in, which you probably haven't noticed, that allows you, and I'll click on it, to bring up this window, this pop-up, which asks you, for the first time you'll need to do it, for Google authorization. Why? Because the document that will be generated will be placed directly in your Google Drive. I'm going to authorize it. You get a very standard pop-up, the kind you see on all websites. It's the official pop-up, directly approved by Google. We're not in testing anymore, that's it. We have full validation from Google. So I'm going to log in with my account and go through the usual permissions that allow direct access to Drive and to generate the document. I confirm, and that's it. Toogo reloads, reopens the pop-up and tells me, you're good, you're connected, everything is fine. Next, you'll see the information you want to display. If you're using multi-hosts, that is, you have different domains, those of you who use multi-hosts know what I mean, or if you only have one domain, you'll see it appear right here, so you can make your selection and choose your dates. I'm going to look from January 2024 to December 2024, and I'll choose the dollar as the reference currency. I'm working on a test environment, so I have very little data because we're only running tests. You, on the other hand, will have a lot more data and you'll get something much more relevant than the result I'm about to show. By clicking here, Toogo immediately tells me that the report is being generated and that I'll receive a notification which will be placed directly in my drive. So you don't have to do anything else. Your report will be generated and placed directly in the drive associated with your email. Here it's Sebastian A. Toogonech, so I'll receive it directly there. What does it look like? Let's go take a look right now. So I've received my notification, I have my Toogo time view report, and I can click on it. You can see the time view elements here with all the details. So you can see here that you have the option to expand. There we just heard the little notification for the report I just created. So you can see that it arrives very quickly. And so, well, you can expand all the information here to see all your markets. So it's up to you to organize according to your tags, your agency categories, the results you want to see. But you can see that you have all your financial results, some small indicators that you find on the right, the totals, and you'll see that we can go much further. I can get the details of my technology category, promotion details, details of my human resources with all the salaries. And I'll be able to go into detail, you see here, of all my revenues, for example, that are confirmed. I'll be able to click on the plus sign and get detail by detail what happened month by month and so on. So you can see the power and all the detail we have here, once again with a version on my end that's very lightweight. And so you have all the information, which is why a document like this is so relevant. You have the option to get charts directly, and we'll be able, with your feedback, to add any charts you want as long as we agree on what to include. But since we have all this financial data, we can pull out a lot of information about the number of packs, about revenue, month by month, to show how the revenue evolves. In short, you really have a huge amount of information. So there you go. This was a new feature I wanted to share with you. It's a door we're opening with Google, but you can imagine we're opening this door where it's most relevant in the time view that gives you your financial calendar. That's where you'll find the most financial information. But of course, we'll be able to open it in many other places, and that's something that will come gradually. So this is more than just a teaser. Have fun, try it out directly from your domain by going to the financial section, then to time view and clicking on that small discrete icon, which reveals the first door we're opening to Google. I wish you an excellent day.
Locking in, blocking math makes it a little easier.